friends. Happy Tuesday. How is everybody doing today? I'm feeling kind of tired today, to be honest. I wasn't feeling tired until about 1 minute ago. I was actually feeling real energized, but I think it's just hit me. Oh, that's not true. I've actually been yawning a lot this morning, so maybe I'm just tired. All right, let's go ahead and share our live with our text messages, which if you're not in my text service, say what's your number so that way I can opt you in to receive the text notifications. I let you guys know when I go live. I tell you when there's new deals, new sales, new things to talk about. Ignore that. I've just been picking at my face. The struggle. But how's everybody doing? How's your Tuesday going? Hopefully good. I'm just gonna adjust this ring light a little bit more because that ring light is dead. I bought a new light to go right behind my desk to shine at me instead of to the sides like I have had since I moved into this house. I need to, Ryan has to cut it, drill it or something, do something manly with it. I need to follow up with him. Those honeydews. You have to be like, did you do it, babe? Did you do it? Did you do what I asked? Okay, so for today's coverage, we did the cream foundation yesterday. So if you want to see how to use the cream foundation, make sure to tune into yesterday's tutorial. Yesterday was an exciting day tutorial-wise because I showed you guys my skincare routine. I showed you guys my after shower hair routine. I styled my hair with you guys. We did our skincare, like I said, and then we also did our pre-makeup routine and our makeup. So truly, we got fully ready yesterday. And then today, you guys saw that I blow dried my hair yesterday. I have not. I actually went to Pilates this morning and had just I always do a half up, half down for Pilates. And then this is my hair today. Haven't done anything. Have not put anything in it. No dry shampoo, nothing. And so this is it. Not pretty good. Pretty stinking good. So yeah, now let's do some makeup. I don't really have much to do today, which is so nice. So we're going to do our makeup. I'm going to clean my makeup brushes and then that's pretty much it. And then tomorrow should be a fun day. I'm going to go to the mall with my girlfriends. I have so many returns to do from my birthday. I went on this, Ryan took me shopping for my birthday. And when you're shopping on your birthday, you just don't think. You just add to cart, right? You just add to the bag. And so I finally tried everything on and I'm yeah, a lot of this stuff doesn't fit. Or I'm I don't need this. So I have to go back to the mall to return a lot of it. But it's okay. At least we get to have a girl day tomorrow. It'll be fun. So I'll probably be live with you guys really early tomorrow. I'm going to have to change up my routine because I usually work out and then go live, but I'm not going to have time to do that tomorrow. So I've been trying to think I'm such a schedule person. If it's not in my calendar, it doesn't exist. And also I'm such a creature of habit. So it's if I am in this routine where I'm working out in the morning, I work out in the morning. So I can't work out tomorrow morning and go live in the morning and be where I need to be on time. So I'm okay, how are we going to do this? Unless I wake up early. So that might be an option. Might wake up. Because I've been trying to Monday, Wednesday, Friday walk for an hour, which if I walk for an hour, I reach if I'm walking on the treadmill, I reach 3 miles. If I'm walking outside, I get to almost 3 miles. And 3 miles equals 6,000 steps, which is my targeted step count. Not that any of you asked for any of this information, but maybe you'll find it entertaining. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm trying to walk for an hour. Outside or inside, doesn't matter. And then on Tuesday, Thursdays, I'm trying to go to Pilates. We have a Pilates studio really close to my house. And so I've been trying to go there Tuesday, Thursdays. So I went today, totally kicked my butt. I know for a fact my butt is going to be so sore tomorrow. My tush is going to be so sore. Sorry, I have a hair Where are you? I can feel it and I can see it. Oh, there you are. Sorry guys, hold on. It is a eyelash. Okay, got it. Yes, I'm putting on the BB Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Light, and then this is going to be your best friend as far as coverage goes. If you want a very light, but breathable, but still like evens out your complexion, hides your redness, and evens out your discoloration, this is the coverage that you want. So again, this is called the BB Tinted Moisturizer. I'm using it in the shade Light, and it kind of oxidizes to your skin. So if you have trouble finding out like which foundation matches you, and you're like, Ray, I've tried so many different ones, try the BB cream. BB cream has a tendency to more so like match you than you match it, if that makes any sense. So this is a good one to try. Also has a love it guarantee, and then see how it just like blends really nicely. I still do like that I can see my freckles. I can still see my skin, but my skin just looks like my skin, but more even and more flawless. So this is a BB cream. So it's a beauty balm. It's supposed to just enhance the natural beauty of your face. So if you're not into super full coverage, this one will be amazing for you. You can actually mix this with any of the foundations. If you're going to wear it with the cream, just put it on first and then put the cream over it. If you're going to mix this with your Serum Plus foundation or your like liquid foundation, mix the two together and then put them on, or put them both on your face and then blend. But you really can't go wrong with this. You can wear this so many different ways all year long. I would say it's like my favorite in the summer because it's super sheer and has SPF, but it's also my favorite in the winter because it's a moisturizer. So it's just enough moisture for my skin that it just like eats it up. It is so fantastic. Also doesn't clog your pores. Also has anti-aging skincare ingredients in it too. It is truly the best tinted SPF that you're going to find. I'm totally interested in your schedule. I'm surprised you're exercising. I know, I don't exercise. It's actually like the talk of the town that I am exercising, which is like kind of embarrassing, but it's kind of funny. I went to a girls' lunch yesterday, and I knew the birthday girl and I knew like one or two girls really well in that group, but then I didn't know like a couple other girls I know who they are, but like I'm not like close with them. Like I don't follow them on Instagram. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not like my friends. And they were all like, you're working out. And I was like, yeah. I don't know. You know, when someone like calls you out about like something that you don't normally do, and you just kind of like get a little embarrassed. That's how I felt yesterday at the lunch. They weren't like trying to be mean at all. They were like, I'm proud of you. Good job. But it was just like funny that like even girls who like I don't really know, no, I don't work out. But it's also because literally, you guys, all of my friends, all of them, I must attract this certain type of person to my life because all of them, every single friend in my life, like that I consider a close friend, all work out every single day. They all look incredible. I'm always just like that friend that I'm like, can we just like sit and read? We don't have to go on a hike, right? That's me. I'm that friend, but it's okay. Everyone needs one of those friends. So anyway, I have like the biggest cheerleaders in my corner as far as working out goes. Everyone's so proud. So this is the year that I'm really trying to like get my life together. I worked really hard in 2024 to lose the weight. I was 178 pounds and I got down by the like 2025. I got down to like 125. So I lost like 50 pounds. So really focused on just like weight loss in 2024. And then 2025, I was really focused on maintaining the weight loss and trying to be more active. Didn't always happen that way. But I was able to slightly keep it off. I'm like 130 now, which is fine. My comfortable weight, like when I feel my best, when my clothes fit the best, is like around like 126, 123. That's like I feel most comfortable. My clothes fit the best. I feel like good. Oh no, I didn't take it as you making fun of me. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being nice. But yeah, no, I'm so transparent about all of that. Like I always tease, like if I'm running, you better run because I don't run. I still hate running. I'll walk, but I don't like to run. But yeah, so that's kind of like what I've been doing for a week and 1 day, a week and 2 days. But for real, like that's my goal. I really want to stay consistent with it. I want to work out at least 5 days a week, 2 days Pilates, 3 to 4 days walking. I'm like, walking is such like a low impact thing that I feel like I can like maintain that, you know? What 2 colors of splash liquid lipstick do you recommend? I have Dirty Chai. We're gonna use the shade Naughty Biscotti today, so that's one that I would recommend for you. And then I'm Blushing is the other one that I would recommend. I love those 2 colors. Those are probably, besides Dirty Chai, those are like my 2 favorites. All right, we went in with a little concealer. This is a really easy hack. If you do have a blemish or you have an area on your skin that you want extra coverage, but you don't want to wear a whole nother layer of foundation, you don't want to wear a whole nother foundation or anything, these 2 right here are going to be your go-to for light, flawless coverage that has SPF and moisture and coverage. So these 2 are amazing. And then this brush, obviously you've seen me use it to apply both ways. Definitely make sure you grab that. 1 second, my nose is running. Yeah, I'm trying to get into a rhythm, but I'm also trying to stay in the rhythm. That is the hard part. And I feel like the true test of it will be, we're going to Hawaii pretty soon. It was Ryan's Christmas present to us. And that's really the test. If you can come back from vacation and go back into your routine like immediately. So that will be the test of it. So we'll see. I'm praying I can prove myself wrong and keep going. But I feel like that's when I always am like, I'll be so good at doing something consistently, and then I'll like go on vacation and then I'll come back and I just totally fall out. Definitely helps your mood, that's for sure. I would really like Pilates because it's like kind of hard and like there's a lot of like intricate like moves. So my brain like completely turns off. I feel like it's the only time that my brain truly does turn off. And then I feel like walking is really relaxing to the point where it's just like, it's like almost like me time. Like I never get to just like watch a show or watch a movie or read a book, you know what I mean? So I've been trying to use that hour to like either be outside and listen to music or like go for a walk with a friend, or bring my iPad on the treadmill and like watch a show. So trying to stay consistent. We'll see. I'm 5'5". I'm 5'5". I'm 37. I've always kind of had like a very similar figure. Like I've always had very wide hips. I've never had like a flat stomach. Even when I was like 20, I was in really good shape and I still had like a little pooch. Like I've always just had kind of the same body shape, but I've always kind of like, when I was in high school, I was 115 pounds, like all throughout high school. And then in college time, I was like 119 to 123 all throughout being in college. And then after I gained 50 pounds with Abel when I was pregnant with him, and I had a really hard time losing that weight. And then I got pregnant again with Royce, and I didn't like completely lose the weight, but for whatever reason, I actually lost weight when I was pregnant with her. Isn't that so weird? When I had her and I got home from the hospital, I weighed less than before I was pregnant with her. It's so strange. And then after that, I breastfed like 24/7 with Roy. She like would not take a bottle and the weight just like fell off. It was so nice. Wish it would fall off now. And then during COVID time, I gained like almost 60 pounds, like during COVID from, you know, drinking, not eating, or eating horribly, and just like being home and like, you know, you remember COVID. It's a free for all. So I gained 60 pounds and I was the heaviest I had ever been in my life, like even heavier than when I was pregnant. It was really uncomfortable. So 2024, I was like, I'm losing the weight. So I got super serious about my diet and I got super serious about my supplements, and I didn't take any supplements at all before then. And then I started taking, at first I started taking apple cider vinegar, and that really helped with my, like not being hungry. And so that kind of helped with like the food noise, which really helped. And then I actually was in this test group for these supplements called, Comfort and Balance. They're from a company called Shala. and they're a hormone supplement, and they target your hormones to help even them. They also help with bloating, water retention, and then they heal like the lining in your gut. So all of that relates to weight loss. So I started taking those, and again, trying to watch what I was eating. I tried to stop drinking soda, and I obviously stopped drinking as much because it wasn't COVID time anymore. And I lost like over 50 pounds, or around 50, which if you want to try those supplements, I still take them every single day. And I notice the difference when I do not take them. So if you haven't yet tried those, go ahead and say supplements and I'll give you a link, or say weight loss and I'll give you the link to the two. They're two supplements. One's called Balance and then one's called Comfort. One targets your gut health and like bloating and water retention, and then the other targets your hormones as a woman. Only women can take these two, by the way. So I really love that they target a woman's issue with losing weight and with your hormones being out of whack. And they're actually first designed for women in menopause or premenopausal. So that's super exciting that I love about it too. So yeah, I'm not saying like I took those 4 pills every day and then I lost 50 pounds. There was a lot more that went into it, but those definitely helped. And the first thing, like coming from a lazy girl who doesn't like working out, if you're going to start anywhere, I would start with the supplements. Those 2 supplements, you take 2 a day of each. So 4 pills total, and you can take them in the morning and you could take them on an empty stomach. Cause like for me, if I have to eat them with food, I usually don't eat food until like 1 o'clock. And then by the time 1 o'clock rolls around, I've already forgotten to take them. And so if I don't take them in the morning when I brush my teeth, it's a Hail Mary if I'm going to take them or not. So I like that I can take them on an empty stomach and that I don't feel nauseous from taking them. So go ahead and say weight loss. I'll give you the link to the 2. They're 10% off, free shipping. And then if you get any 3 items, you get a free gift, which is actually this highlight. If you get any 4 gifts, you get 20% off and free shipping and this. So if you get both Comfort, Balance, and then get an eyeshadow or a lip liner or a lipstick, any 4 items, you get this for free and you'll get 20% off your supplements. So definitely shoot for 4 items. All right, now we're going to take this highlight. This is the one you get for free with any order of 3 items, including the weight loss supplements. And you're just going to pop this on the highest parts of your cheekbone. This is in the color Flurry Frost. It is so pretty, you guys, and it is pigmented. Like it really makes your just skin shine. It makes you look so glowy and so beautiful. So highly recommend this if you want that natural glow from within. And we're going to go ahead and set our makeup now that we have all of our cream and all of our liquids on. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. And I did start watching this movie yesterday, the day before, called, it's actually a book, but I didn't read the book. But now I wish I kind of did read the book because it's really, the movie's really good. It's called People We Meet on Vacation. And it's so cute, you guys. If you want like a mindless little movie to turn on, I was actually like laughing out loud at some of the parts. So it's a really, really cute movie. And then we also just finished watching, it's called His and Hers. It's actually also a book, and I definitely wish I watched it because I was so captivated by this short series show. And the twist at the end, you do not see coming. Like you think you know, and then they actually like make you think you like figured out the twist, and then it gets revealed and your jaw's on the ground like, what? So if you're looking for a good suspense, it's not scary, but it is like a thriller. It's called His and Hers. It's on Netflix too. All right, now we're going to go in with our pressed powder in the shade Taffeta. This pressed powder, you guys, is a game changer for all skin types, oily skin, dry skin. It's going to set your makeup in place, and it's also going to keep everything in place. Like it's going to absorb any of the oils or the elements in the world, or if you're menopausal and you get kind of sweaty, this is going to be amazing. So definitely grab the pressed powder. It has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it. So it's silky, it's soft, it has skincare ingredients, and it leaves your skin looking perfect. Like So good. And also not so dry that you look cakey or flaky. You can still see that glow from that highlight that we use that you get for free with any order of 3 items. So definitely check that out. Yeah, definitely try the supplements. And they also have a love it guarantee too. So if you try them for a few weeks and you're like, I didn't like them, you can return them. But I'm telling you, Comfort. When I tried it for the very first time, I was actually at a retreat and I got them. And so I took them with me and I tried them and I was like shook at this retreat. I was like telling anyone who would listen about how thin I felt and how good I felt. It was amazing. And when I say good, I meant like my stomach looked and felt good. Like I felt like things were like moving and like shifting. Like it was really awesome. So highly recommend both Comfort and Balance. Say weight loss or say supplements. I'll give you the links to grab them. Okay. Use the little bronzer just to enhance our natural bronze, just to really chisel out those features. And then now I'm going to top a little blush on top as well. I'm really excited that we're going to Hawaii pretty soon. And we're going to Maui. No, we're going to Kauai. We're going to Maui. We're going to Kauai. We've never been there. And I'm so excited. We're going with Ryan's mom and dad and Ryan's Nana and Papa. And they've never, well, his Papa's never been to Hawaii. I think his Nana has been to Hawaii once. Like when she was like in her 30s and now she's like 80. So it's going to be really fun. So if you have any Kauai recommendations, leave them in the comments. I'm going to do my lips because I just grabbed it. Sometimes I like switch up the order of when I do my lips, my brows, my eyes. My face, like routine or like order is always the same. But as soon as my face is done, sometimes I switch up what the order is for my lips, my eyes, and my eyebrows. All right, now we're going to go in with the lip liner in the shade Polite. And we're going to draw right on top of the lip line, like so. And I love these lip liners, you guys. They're creamy. They glide on. They're absolutely fantastic. They stay on. And they have sodium hyaluronate, so they lift and they plump. So wherever you're putting it isn't going to accentuate your fine lines. And now we're going to go in with the liquid lipstick in the shade Naughty Biscotti. And it is such a pretty peachy nude. And you're going to take this all the way to the lip liner. These liquid lipsticks are so good. They don't crease, they don't budge, they don't peel, and they're completely weightless. So if you're like me and you hate the feeling of lipstick, but you love like having lipstick on, you'll love these. A trick too with them is to apply a thin layer and then leave it. Let it saturate into your lips and really kind of set into place. And then you can layer, like if you want another layer of it or darker, if you want to add a lip gloss or whatever. Okay, now let's do our brows while that's drying and comb through. And then as I mentioned, the free gift change to the highlight that I'm wearing today, which is the shade Flurry Frost in the Bare You stick. And I do have a bundle around it. Go ahead and say highlight and I'll give you the bundle link. What you're gonna get is a all-in-one color stick of your choice. I personally would do a bronzer color. You have the options of any color, of course, but I personally would choose a bronzer shade. I wear the color Barely Bronze, but I wear Chocolate Souffle, but Barely Bronze is also a good highlight choice. So you're gonna get Flurry Frosted for free. You're gonna choose your own Bare You stick. You're gonna get the setting mist and you're gonna get the total package brush, which this actually has 4 brushes in one. So you're gonna get all 4 of these things, 10% off and free shipping, and you get the Flurry Frost for free. Can't believe I said that without stuttering. Go ahead and say highlight bundle, I'll give you the link, but that's like just for till the 14th. So again, you get 2 all-in-one color sticks. I would choose a contour color, so you can use it with the contour brush. And you get an eyeshadow brush and a lip brush in that, and you get the setting mist, which is such a good deal. So go ahead and say highlight for that. And then we're gonna go ahead and comb through the eyebrow. And I saw some people ask about my sweater. My sweater is from Pink Lily. I'll give you my Pink Lily link in the comments. And then my code with them is code Rhea. They're actually having a sale right now for January. I think it's 35% off. So go ahead and say Pink Lily if you want the link to check that out. All right, we're going in with the brow pencil in the shade medium just to give our brows shape and dimension and just like look that much better. And then we're gonna go in with the brow gel and comb upward. This is going to not only tint the brows, but it's also going to laminate them. So it keeps them in place and also has a brow growth ingredient in it. So it really holds everything in place. It is so good. So definitely grab the Brow Duo because you're going to get brow pencil and brow gel. Say Brow Duo and I give you a link to that. And then for eyes, we're going to go really easy on the eyes today. This is an easy little trick if you have dark eyelids or if you want your eyes to look really fresh. We're going to go with the eyeshadow stick in the shade Deliberate. And you're going to use this just like a crayon. You're going to basically just color all over the eyelid with this. Just like that. And you go on both sides. This is going to brighten the eyes. It also prevents any creasing from happening. So if you experience a lot of creasing on your eyes from fine lines, from wrinkles, from oily eyelids, use this as a base. You can actually use this underneath your eyeshadow as well to grip onto your eyeshadow and to make your eyeshadow look darker. So you can use this as a base to your eyeshadow. You can use this as an eyeshadow. You can use it as a brightener. You can use this as a white eyeliner. I'll show you what that looks like. Just like that. And it's waterproof. So wherever you put this is going to stay in place. So it's a really fantastic little hack. And then to make our lashes look fuller, we're actually going to take the eyeshadow stick in the shade Perspicuous, and I'm going to grab it on top of a liner shader brush, just like this. And then you're going to grab that, and then simply, super easy, you're just going to dab right above the lash line. Just like this. And then you can kind of fling it out to create almost like a little tail. It is the easiest little eyeliner trick. And like I said, it's waterproof. So it's not going anywhere. So Perspicuous. And you can actually use this to like darken up. This is an eyeshadow. So again, so many different ways to be able to wear these products. But this is one of my favorite little eye looks because it's just so pretty. And it's really fresh. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then you can also like take this on the top waterline to tight line, which is going to, again, make your lashes look fuller. And again, it's an eyeshadow. So you can use it as eyeshadow, you can use it as an eyeliner, like there's so many different ways to be able to wear it. And now let's go ahead and set our makeup using our Prime to Set Mist. Okay, that's gonna add moisture into our foundation. It's going to help our foundation expand and look so much more natural and more skin-like. It's also obviously gonna help hold our makeup in place and keep everything looking good all day. And then you're also gonna wanna make sure that you're using that setting mist before and after your primer is gonna be important. And I was gonna add another layer of lipstick, but I don't think I am. How pretty is that? Just a matte lip. It's been a minute since I've worn a matte lip. I usually add gloss like on everything. All right, now let's do our lashes. We're gonna do the Quadra. Dang it, I forgot to sit on it again. You guys need to start reminding me. Sit on your mascara. Let's start off with Quadra first while we warm those up under our tush. Sitting on your mascara is the funniest, like easiest hack. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and use the 4D mascara at the base of the lash. And this is just going to help your lashes look fuller. It has fibers in it, so it clings onto the lashes and just like makes them look fat. Makes them look really full and nice. Which if you're wanting everything that we used in today's tutorial, go ahead and say product list. If you need any help customizing your order, if you're like, I have no idea what makeup to get, I don't know what colors to order, go ahead and say makeup help and I can private message you and get you fully set up, or just say color match and I can private message you. Send me a selfie facing a window and I can tell you what shade you are and get you fully squared away. So go ahead and say color match if you're like, I just don't know what to get, but I definitely want to try this makeup. Everything has a love it guarantee, so you can return anything for your money back. And then if you get any 3 items, you get 10% off and you get free shipping and you get a free gift, which right now is a highlight. If you get any 4 items, you're going to get that free highlight and that free shipping, but you're going to get 20% off your order. So definitely shoot for getting 4 items in your cart. But everything ships for free. So even if you're like, man, I just have a budget to be able to try a lip liner or an eyeliner, go ahead and snag it. You get free shipping. And then if you do get mascara anywhere besides your eyelashes, let it fully dry and then go in with your brow pencil. And you can like scratch it off. Now I'm going to use the short silicone side. This one is Quadra. This one is the 4-in-1 mascara. This one has a lash growth ingredient in it, so it's going to make your eyelashes grow while you're wearing it. It also has a lash primer in it, and it's a tubing mascara, so it's going to actually make your lashes grow while you're wearing it. And then we're going to top it with the Twisted mascara. This one has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So it's super nourishing for your eyelashes. And both mascaras, the Quadra and Twisted, are water resistant and transfer proof. And then we're going to go in and grab the little tiny brush. And we're going to use this as the bottom lash line. I love this smaller brush for reaching the harder to reach eyelashes, or if you have really short eyelashes, you can actually start with this one and then go in with your other mascaras just to be able to help extend the lashes, make your life a little easier. So definitely make sure you get Twisted mascara. And then if you want the lash growth, definitely grab Quadra. Now let's do one last coat of Quadra, because why the heck not? Let's get all the drama in our lashes. And there we have it. There is our makeup look of the day. Just super fresh, so pretty. I love the way this came out. Go ahead and say product list if you want the list of everything that we used today. And then go ahead and say color match if you need any help picking out your shades. But this is like the prettiest makeup look. You guys definitely need to snag it. It's amazing if you need moisture, if you need SPF, or if you just want something fast and easy and beautiful. Go and say product list. But I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow to do our makeup. Probably be live pretty dang early, so hopefully you guys are around in the morning. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.